I suppose... Oh no, there's a side, there's a... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some teleporting anyway. I was wondering if I should bother picking up the equipment that I have to hand off to Dee's brother, but I don't think there's any point. Wait, stop, go sideways. Not like this is my first rodeo. I know that guy's just gonna shoot me with fire. Well, I already have vacuum slice. I don't need to go in there. Really, there isn't very much around here I'm going to need to pick up from the point of view of items I don't have or anything like that. But there are certainly... Oh, hi there. I'm assuming I don't have. Or you're just a somber stone, which happens a lot too. There are a lot of items that are quite useful, or quite valuable, like rune arcs and that kind of thing, on the other side. So I'll run over there and grab a few of those. So grabbing Fia and her quest line, I think I can actually finish at this stage. But my brain tells me that I wouldn't have done it this early in past playthroughs, and yet I can't think of a single reason why. I definitely have everything that I would need to do it. So I'm just wondering if there's some story event that I'm forgetting about that has some relationship to completing Fia's storyline, or some item that I'm forgetting somehow. I don't think there's really any reason to bother with the Omen Knight. I don't think there's anything over there I want or need. And it's an Omen Knight, which I kind of give myself a free pass on dealing with because they're such a pain in the ass. Pretty sure this is probably another Somber Stone. Wait. Yes, it is the little eyes underneath that are glowing. Well, how about that? Okay, take it easy. This may not actually be wise. Whoa! Since when can they knock me off like that? What? Those guys breathe gas. They don't have knockback attacks. What just happened? I'm so confused. Well, I suppose I better put that on. Huh. These guys are more dangerous than I thought. I went through my first Dark Souls character. I never got cursed even once. My second character did get cursed, but my first one never did. And I guess it was because I thought those things had such a reputation that I always treated them with tremendous grave respect. And as it turns out, if you do that, it's really easy to avoid the gas in the original Dark Souls. So I sort of stopped taking them seriously, and Elden Ring does try to make them quite a bit more dangerous. But since when can they knock you off ledges? Like, that's genuinely new. Okay, whatever's going on, this is not cool. Somebody's shooting me with something, maybe? One of these, yes, okay, so some of these guys are archers, that's what it is. Oh, I have quite a few runes. Like, should probably try and think about spending them or doing something with them, kind of amount of runes that I'm carrying around now. Okay, that was the guy. Oh, he's the one who knocked me off the ledge. It wasn't one of the mimics at all. Okay. Now I get it. Alright. I think I know what to do. Just find an angle where he can't get me. And I should be fine. I swear I thought I saw another item on one of these branches. Oh, it just happened again. Oh, this will not work. Screw it! I'm going for it! Oh my god. I can't believe I got away with that. That normally does not work. That's very situational. Of course, now I have a real problem. I don't think I can get back down unless this thing does its animation, and if it does its animation, I'm pretty sure I'll be killed when it goes back to the ground. I think this is the animation, so I better make a decision real fast if I'm jumping off or not. Okay, that was less deadly than I anticipated. I don't have any souls worth duplicating yet. And by souls, I mean whatever they call them in this game, redundancies. Yeah, I probably would want to wait until at least Millennia when it's worth 50 grand. I have literally every spell and every weapon plus doubles of any weapon that would matter to have doubles of, and it doesn't really make sense to do that because their Ashes of War are typically unique and can't be changed. So yeah, it's just how much they're worth that matters to me at this point. There is a rune arc on, I think it's a rune arc. It may not be anything of value, I might be tricking myself, but there's a little ledge off to the other side that I still haven't been to. There it is. Oh, never mind. Yeah, somber smithing stone. Again, I'm not going to turn my nose up at it, but nothing I really needed to go out of my way for. The two rune bears. This rune bear is not worth bothering with because he doesn't even drop anything. I think he has some items in there, but they're not even that important. And the other rune bear does drop something important. Not he himself, but he guards an important item. But he's also really easy to take out from above, so there isn't really any reason to confront him directly. Pretty sure that's the Prince of Death's staff or something like that. I don't really need it. Not sure how many copies of it I have right now. One or two, but it's not really doesn't really suit my build, so not much of a reason to have a second one. Going right past these two guys is probably the wise move. Whoop, slow down. Back up. Slow down. Turn. Now do it. Oof. Camera's not friendly today. Do I want to bother? I mean, all you do is follow that branch the rest of the way up, and you get over to that hilltop. There isn't a whole lot to do over there except fight that rune bear very easily by comparison to fighting him normally, I suppose. That's the big advantage. It's also a really easy jump to screw up. Like, I've killed myself trying to make this jump many times. Okay, it's not just this hole. There are other items. I might as well take the time to pick them up. I might have been overstating the existence of other items. Apparently I was. A ghost glove wart. I'm pretty sure I'm about as stocked on those as I could ever need to be for somebody who's not really summoning spirits quite as often as I did in my earlier days. Okay, I give up. I guess there isn't anything else up here. Okay, where's the horde? There's the horde. Oh, it almost looks cute when it's asleep. Except not. I'll take your formic rock. I'm not too proud. I really hope this doesn't carry me off the edge. If it does, this will be a short fight. Yeah, you can tell the scaling of this area is considerably lower than what it is directly underneath, which I believe is Lindell. Okay, I'm pretty sure both procs are going. Ah, what the heck, I'll shoot him with another one anyway. Okay, yeah, they're both going for sure now, there we go. And at less than half his health, I don't think it'll last very long. I'll just peg him with arrows and see if he can. Prince of Death's cyst. I knew it had something to do with the Prince of Death. I think there's an item in one of these buildings here. And I'm probably right. There probably is. It's one of the other ones. And I'd have to turn around and go back and look around through them to find it. And I don't think it's anything that important. I mean, it might be a rune arc, and I'm a big fan of having as many of those handy as I can get. But I can always grab it later as well. At some point, then I won't be recording it and putting it up or anything like that. I always go back through the areas and just sort of collect the stuff that I missed for the sake of being thorough. Oh, okay, I never did kill that guy. And there's probably a way. I can't be arsed. Okay, now I'm curious. Oh, yeah, you just take that branch up and then you kill him. There's probably an item and everything. Ooh, I mean, this is another one of those situations where I might actually summon somebody. Wait, does Rotten Breath even work on these guys? They're basically spirits, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Of course, freeze damage doesn't work very well against spirits either. But I don't really have anything else that's AoE enough to hit all three of them at the same time. Eh. I'll figure it out. Wait a minute. Huh. that wasn't going to work. Lots of steps have been skipped. I just remembered them. I have to talk to Roger. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to think that I was right. That I'm forgetting whatever it is, but there is some story trigger before this is going to work. So I couldn't think of it, but I think it does have to do with more than just what items I happen to have. I don't think the fight against Fia's champions is going to happen until I've crossed some specific point, but I don't know what it is. What could have to do with, I mean, Godfrey's basically under Morn. That's the only place where you really see him, and I've already interacted with that. Oh! Huh. Okay. I just second-guessed myself. I hadn't gone far enough. Oh no, I just realized what's happening. I've made a terrible mistake. I'm playing this online and I absolutely shouldn't be. Okay, at least Roger I know how to deal with. Oh wow, that worked really well. Oh, I was really probably doing fine until I screwed up strategically and didn't pay attention to where I was. Anyway, I'm not going to bother logging off. Although I do think the base game Phantoms are technically easier. Kinda wish I could summon Torrent so I could run across this stupid battlefield faster. Okay, well at least now I'm somewhat more prepared. I did a great job right off the top with the Blood Boon. So annoyed that I didn't capitalize on that. Oh, wow. Okay, that person deserves some credit, but probably isn't ever going to get praise for that one. Oh, Bleibish. Slurling Bleibish. Okay. Yep, that was a... Maybe I want to reconsider this not logging off thing. Or I could just stop playing like an idiot. Alright, this is the last time. I'm taking it seriously this time. My shield choice is mainly based on the base game guys, and if Roger is going to be the only magic user, which I suspect he probably is, Lionel is kind of a magic user too, I guess. Maybe I want to reconsider, because Lionel does use phalanx, or some kind of glowy things over his head that shoot at me. whoa. Okay, I'm screwing up all over the place. I think I would prefer the base game, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, that was a thing I probably should have tried to do way earlier. Oh, that hurt. Well, this is going to get really ugly. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that solves that problem for me. I am 100% logging back out again. I would rather deal with the normal guys. At least they're predictable. Suppose that means I ought to switch back. And I may want to think about putting the dagger back in. Okay, I'm confused. What's going on? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna summon my fucking mimic and be done with it. I've officially lost interest in fighting these guys. They are just too annoying. Yeah. And then it pretty much blows through everything. But I didn't really feel like being here all day.
There you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order? You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch.
We've met,
Yet
you know.
you still wish to be held by me? Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first
Yep.
of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede.
Oh,
Godwin's
there is a second
Hallowbrand
half I have to get.
has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwin died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes. My hands will be. Will you still let? This is the other Hallowbrand.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
How
I guess
did
we are.
you?
I am about
Oh,
to
my
finish Fia's
utmost
quest line.
thanks.
Cool.
With this, Godwin can take his rightful place as first of the dead and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you,
Oh,
can
yes,
I
you can.
hold you tight? If only for a moment. I will soon lay with Godwin. and it will surely stir within me the new life of the Golden Prince, and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those who live in death. Please, do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon lay with to conceive. Brandish my stay the person by becoming.
Okay. Should just be a question of resting now. I guess for the sake of completion, I will run off and give that Dee's brother his stuff. Oh, I guess I have to do the be held animation every time I want to talk to her. If she doesn't have anything new to say, I'm going to have to wander off, I think, and come back.
This is goodbye, my dear.
Oh, here we go.
But I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwin of my own will.
Well, it wasn't like he could force you.
Not the remains of one chosen for me. And I will bear a child who will inherit your warmth too. What greater blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion?
It doesn't sound like you've had a great time of it.
This is goodbye, but I am sad. I choose to, and I will, who will inherit. What greater...
Hey, what's that? What am I looking at right there? Trick of the light? Yes, trick of the light. Wait, might as well finish getting myself ready here. I have an idea. Why don't I get that thing out of the way? Oh, speaking of. I don't need two of those. Oh, I kind of forgot a step. Oh well, I'll live. Well, I'm not going to poise break him. That's unfortunate too. It would be a one-shot if I did. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. That ended pretty much exactly how I expected it to. Okay. I think I'm done with this. Glad I held on to the bow, because that was getting hairy. Normally, I would just poise break him with a few vacuum slices, and then the Misericord fully maxed out will just one-shot him with a crit. Didn't work out that way. What's that? Oh, right. Okay, well, she can't be hurt anymore. Her whole thing is done. So I can pop on over to here. I'm almost positive there was a Site of Grace in that gargoyle spot that I missed. But just to be safe, I'm going to grab them from here. Pretty close to the bottom, if I remember right. There they are. Okay. There it is. I think that's it. I don't think I have to grab anything else. Of course, I don't really need the Site of Grace that much anymore after this, since I wouldn't have any specific reason to teleport there, but I'll grab it anyway. there might be an item in there. Oh, maybe there isn't a site of grace in here. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm not gonna... Oh, there it is. Way off in the corner.
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone.
Yeah, that was before
This
you
is a
got here,
proper
though.
death, oh Prince. Look
Does
at
feel
this
a lot like a scene in
rotten whore.
Bloodborne, though.
No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. Hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye.
Go for it.
Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, honeyed ray.
Alright, that's Fia's quest line taken care of.